Thank you guys for joining me.
Whoa, hey.
We're filming!
Guys, a couple ground rules before going to my hometown. You must meet them at eye level, or you will fight them. And all of us look down, and for the first time, you realize it's a village of halflings. It's Lilshyd.
Lil Shid.
Little shit.
It's pronounced Lilshyd.
Welcome back, Stonebeard. Bring it in, my boy.
They're half pint.
It's like,
So I served in the war, and I know you, sir.
Oh, hey!
hello, and welcome to episode 15. It's like 5, 5, and 5. There you go. See that? Look at that. Boom. Now
I'm still not 30 years old.
Well,
I mean,
No matter how long
Spiritually.
in the future this comes out, I'm not 30 years old yet.
that is true. Like it's like but your hair is gonna like keep like growing and shrinking. Like we're gonna get a time lapse.
It'll never go away.
That's right.
By
yeah.
the end of it, you'll just be shrouded in hair.
It'll happen to you.
No!
Again, we're back for episode 2 of the Anvil in the Rose arc, and we start back in your hometown of Lilshyd.
Lilshyd.
Stonebeard.
Lilshyd.
Lilshyd.
It is where we are from.
Yeah.
Okay, don't put
Is it French halflings?
any French people in our
It
world.
is where
That's
we
where I
are
draw the line.
from.
You've lost your accent here from the town where we are the halflings.
Plasticat, we are from here.
Here, you know, I'm gonna tell you a secret. When people make fun of accents, they're like, "Wow, that's a terrible French accent." It's not French. It's halfling, and it's
Yes.
immaculate.
Yes.
It is immaculate.
It's really
Halflings
good.
In
God, it
Lilshyd.
stinks of it.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
makes sense.
we are-
Nobody wears shoes.
We are not French.
What is
Stop doing the
that?
Rastaclad accent, bro.
This is how they talk here. So, also, I should
Welcome to
say,
Lilshyd.
I'm trying to go with you on this, and where it's sliding, but it's perfect for here. I should say, just out loud, for those of you who may not be familiar, halflings are basically legally distinct hobbits. Everything that's true about hobbits is true of halflings, but they're completely different.
And in this village, they're also powerful warriors.
Very powerful warriors. So we come back on the outskirts of Lilshyd by the carved tree next to the pond. Fernello Halfpint is there with you. And I do remember, Stonebeard, there was at least one more place you said that you wanted to visit, which was the tombstones. Now, again, Georg, you've been here maybe 5 minutes, and we're shot immediately.
It is beautiful here.
Yeah. And you can tell, halflings usually are, they like their excesses, they like good food, they like good drink, but it is clear watching these people walk around, it is kind of steel wrapped in cotton, not unlike him. They work hard, but they play hard around here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's a nice quiet village.
Well,
I will say, one other thing, Georg, that I described in the architecture. Again, halflings are about the size of children. So most of the buildings are very small. There is one conspicuously large building that you know would be large enough for him. And a lot of these buildings also have like a top like door, like shutter doors built into it where he could like kind of look in and interact with the people inside. So they
like the BFG.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So an effort for accessibility has been made for him.
I like the idea that houses are the size they are because of adults. Like, if everyone was kids, we'd have tiny houses.
Yes.
True.
more
They're
convenient.
tall
Yeah.
enough for us.
Again, a very tall halfling is about 5 foot. Yeah. But we come back here by the tree.
Stonebread, why? This is where you're from?
Yeah, this is where I was raised.
But you're not a, meatball.
What?
Wow. Okay, like I will put one in your other kneecap over here, fella. Like, what's the...
I mean,
No need to be rude.
I'm not trying to be rude, but you guys look delicious. You know what I'm saying? Like cute. Like you're
if
cute.
people
like
make
you're
soup
cute.
out of you, they don't make soup out of us, okay?
And that's very hurtful.
Or you can't make fun of the people of the little sheep. You can't make fun of little sheep people.
I try not to make fun of them. I got shot with an arrow. I think I'm owed at least 1 or 2 barbs. But
Did you just say we're little shitty people? Is that what you just said?
People from
Leonis!
people. No.
I expect this from Rome.
No.
I get this from George.
I said little shade.
Have respect for my culture.
I said it right.
Wow.
We are good people.
Oh,
Whoa,
I love it when you
man,
talk with the
man.
accent. I thought we agreed we would not do that around the outside house.
Sorry.
wait, there's an accent? Stonebeard. Me know you feel, Batman, you know.
I'm not gonna lie.
Clap, buddy. Yeah, all right.
Took me 50 years of being raised here to sound that good.
Dude, the YouTube viewership's already pretty low. We cannot cut out,
You
5% out.
You sound native.
Yeah.
You sound native to my people.
Bro, I don't understand. Wait, so what happened to your parents?
I sit down by the tree and I start etching into the wood as I talk to you guys. Well, pretty obvious. I'm not from here. Not like the other people. And in fact, the only other person who looked like me was the other guy with the fat cock on that tree, Elias.
It is fat.
Now that's almost 50 years old, that etching right there.
Where's Elias now?
And Stonebeard, you remember when you carved it, you were standing on your tippy toes to carve it, that now you're very much like would be looking down at. Like it's almost as you sit, it's kind of like head level. Yeah.
Well, you see, me and Elias are Githyanki's, and we're not from this planet. In fact, Elias was a prince on our home planet, and me and him were sent here on a mission when we were very young.
Wow. So just quickly, Stonebeard, you were friends with a prince, but also poor.
I was never poor. I was just hardworking. We
Okay.
had farms, and we would tend to our own crops. You can ask any of the villagers here. I like to think I didn't grow up in dirt. We used to be friends with dirt and turn it into our food.
You're raising your hand.
Raise my hand.
In
You
a
can just
social
ask him,
situation.
York. You can just ask him.
What is a planet?
What's a planet?
York doesn't know the planet.
Planet of space?
Well, no, hang on a second. And you see Fernello, which I guess you didn't meet Fernello. He's got sandy brown skin, wild red hair that kind of has greenish tips. It's like as if his tips were frosted, but his hair is really just like this. And he is wearing a tabard with a white and red rose on it. And he reaches down and he picks up a rock and he's like, you see what this is?
Oh.
Like all of this is basically one of these. And, when you look up at you see the sun, you see the stars, we sort of float around one of these.
What?
How do you not know about this?
We didn't in Horizon School. It's
wait,
mostly.
Is he one of the flat no, it's not flat. It is a
No,
sphere.
he's
What?
I think he's from a maker's background.
Oh.
It's only a few thousand years we've been here. It was all made by Horizon.
The bones from
Horizon.
earlier are tests from Horizon.
Oh, yes, to make sure that we stay coastal in our
So I'll take what you're saying with a grain of salt. I really don't believe it, nor do I care. But I'm glad you
Well, I'm living
attempted to
proof.
explain.
There was a great war on our planet, and we were sent out to continue our lineage. Specifically, I was the prince's bodyguard. We ended up here, which I guess is a little backwards to be raised by a halfling village, but turned out to be the only place I really feel like is home. And we wanted to become powerful, so Elias, he was always older, a little stronger, convinced me to join the Terror Din, and we went together to war. And only one of us made it out.
Now, important question, Stonebeard. You came here and you were but a boy. You wouldn't have been known as Stonebeard at the time because you would have been just a kid.
Mhm.
Was there something else that they called you back in those days when you showed up with Elias?
Yeah. It was P-O-O-S-I.
Pusai.
No, it was pussy.
Tried.
Means something different on another planet, though. It's but you're still happy to see it. I
So
think
you
we-
just-
No, I think I'm getting it. So they called you pussy.
No. Jesus, guys. On my planet, the accent's quite similar to maybe how you speak. They would call me Pussy Boy, which meant guard of the king. And Elias was
It meant guard of the king. Pussy boy.
Pussy boy.
Pussy.
So
Pussy
weird. I
Boy.
think that's a great name. I think that's a great name.
Me and Leonis love your name.
And then you got Stonebeard through
Well,
accolades.
I feel you kind of knew contextually that it didn't really land quite the same in these parts.
my tribe is a homogenous war-raging race that likes to take over every land it sees. And our goal was to come to Earth, repopulate, build an army. Not Earth, sorry.
I don't know about this Earth place, but
What's the whole planet called?
Alexlon.
Alexlon.
This is what it's actually called.
From the top.
My job was to come with Elias, protect him, get as strong as we could, rebuild our race, and maybe take over a lexicon.
Alexlon.
It's we live on Alexlon. So you don't know what a planet is. You don't know what our planet's called.
Right, it is.
You want to surprise me with anything, Leonis? Any sort of things you don't know while we're at it?
He definitely thinks it's a firmament. It's an ocean in space.
We went to the same school. It's an ocean.
I think
You know, Alexlon isn't the center of the universe, right?
I think York's family might have been caught up in the dogma, dogmatic side of Horizon's teachings.
Got it.
I've seen a lot of the world.
Anyway,
I had a brother that died like it was 2.
You're Horizon. You've been a lot of places. You've been a lot of places.
Yeah.
If I got to leave it up to you, Leonis, if Leonis has actually been into space, you could have. I leave it up to you.
I haven't been to space yet. I've explored, in what I was learning and how I studied to become who I am. I've explored most of the world, but I've never been up there.
it's lonely.
Just over it. Do you want us to call you Pussy Boy?
No.
Are you sure?
Is it an option?
Elias rejected his princehood because he truly felt like...
I'm looking at this carving. He did not reject his prince hood. It is clearly still...
That prince's hood is
You
much
gave him the
very
hood
prevalent.
on that.
was not sexual. We were just friends.
No, I get it.
Just a friendly relationship.
Also,
Just good
just to be
friends.
clear, you came to repopulate. For one, you have to do a certain act to do
not
that.
me and him. We were supposed to take over. We're a warring nation.
Secretly, when Stonebeard tells us this, I have one hand. I put it down on my second sword. If people remember my lore, I also lost a best friend in battle.
Has Roan told them that? I know we've seen it in flashbacks, but did Roan say it out loud?
We recorded this whole show in the span of maybe 1 month, so it's the information's right there for
Fresh.
me.
I think
Fresh.
no.
No,
Ron doesn't tell
I
us
don't think
shit,
we know.
bro.
Yeah, Rona's
He
a
doesn't
close
know.
I don't think they know that.
We don't even know you were in the war.
And if I did tell them, shut up. Just act like I didn't.
I
everyone.
don't think you did.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I remember when I said it. It was during a flashback, or a dream, maybe a bad dream. So without being too vulnerable and without telling them this right now, I asked you, Stonebeard, do you have anything that you remember him by that you keep?
No. In fact, within the first few years, I forgot the way he smelled.
Smell it first, huh?
Then I forgot the sound of his voice. And now, I scarcely remember the look of his face. I've spent more years in Lexalon without him than with him.
Put my hand on your shoulder, attempting to be sweet. I could never forget how you smell. It's true. There's no place you could go. There's no many amount of years you could be dead. I will remember that.
It's powerful smell.
The face I
that you
might go. The smell.
It's so remarkable.
I'm gonna remember that forever.
You can always remember his face by looking at the carving you made.
Well, I realized those are all superficial things. I clear away some brush, and you see some small, almost miniature stones, neatly assorted. I realized that Elias gave me purpose. That's what matters most. See, he rejected his princehood to protect this planet. Importantly, these people. And these are actually the graves of our foster parents. And you see what almost looks like Arlington Cemetery shrunk down into the size of this table.
Like a diorama.
Because you have to understand, this place has existed a long time, but the people's lives relative are pretty short. So a lot of people die. So there's not the room to make massive graves here.
So we established this is a pretty big tree, and this is kind of a beautiful sentiment that I think you, Leonis, would especially understand. It is almost like, as they've dug the graves, they've dug it into the root structure and sort of like laid the bodies in to like become a part of this. And once he points it out to you, you do see kind of interspersed these like sort of small, almost like little rock cairns to remember of sort of just kind of who was buried where, as they've all sort of been worked into this beautiful tree.
This is a beautiful way to remember people. I feel like everyone's lives here are intertwined with the nature around them and this giant tree. I think it's such a nice way to send someone off and feel like they're connected to everything around us.
Yeah.
Again, with the hand.
You don't need to raise your hand,
We're
George.
standing next to each other.
I just don't want to be disrespectful. They're not children, right?
What? No.
They're not like dead kids.
Can we go back to when we thought he was dead? Is that possible?
They're not. Like, you're not a child, right? Like, I could swear in front of you. We could watch porn.
You're not that much bigger than me. Because remember, we've established Georg is kind of like a square.
Right.
You're like maybe 2 inches taller than him.
Yeah. But I'm still looking down.
Yeah, looking at his chest.
Yeah.
So you guys, like, aren't kids, right? Like,
He shot you in the knee with an
halflings
arrow.
fuck. Yes. That's
Okay.
no.
I
And
feel
so
like
that was my next question.
We're all starting to get and understand a little sheed.
Little sheed.
little
And Georg, I think you need to take little sheed for what it is.
He kind of fishes around and he pulls out a flask and he hands it to you. And he's like, I brought this so we could pour a little out for him, you know?
I grab the flask. I pour it out. And as I stand up, I was next to the tree. You guys see, because I was kind of shy when I was talking to you, I was facing the tree, that I'd actually been working on a little drawing. And it's the 4 of us together on the tree. And we're all holding hands. And I put everybody's penis in. Just like I did with me and Elias. And I go, if you're on the tree, you'll never die.
Thanks, Stonebread.
Thanks, Stonebeard.
I didn't know what it looked like, Georg. I just assumed.
No, yeah, it's mysterious. Most of the time, I don't even know.
Right, it's
rectangle.
Like a cobra.
Yeah.
That's what the stories say.
This is fine.
Okay.
I'm really happy with this.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for showing me your guys at the spa.
Important point of
There's a spa?
clarification, Stonebeard. Is Elias buried here? He fought in the war. He may or may not be buried here. Did you tell me?
Elias is not buried here. No, he because he died in the war. Wasn't possible to retrieve the body. He had a very typical military funeral.
There's a white placard somewhere.
Yeah,
for him.
hanging up
Excellent.
for him.
And you see, it's like watching all of this. Fernello's kind of like, just now, this tree's hell on my allergies, and just kind of like hugs you, Stonebeard. Like, I'm glad you're back, bro.
Glad to be here too, Fernello. You said you needed our help.
Yeah. No, yeah. Okay. Barrettston, Oakenshield. He said to bring you over, but he wanted you to have a chance to kind of see the village, to get a schnitzel. I got you a road schnitzel. I did. And he like kind of holds up a basket. Yeah.
Just wet and dripping.
Just a roadie.
Right, the world famous Lil Sheed Schnitzel. I've heard so much about.
It's you get one taste, you're never gonna want to leave. You're gonna like find a nice little halfling and settle down here. It's,
I'm like,
whoa, I'll get you your own. This one's for Stonebeard.
Thank you.
It's yeah, we can head out. I gotta we got a train.
Oh,
Yeah. We can,
let's hop on.
Yeah, we can take the train to the capital now. Like it used to be like 6 days to get there, but now we can move a lot faster than we used to.
I think I'm good here. I think I'm ready to leave.
You sure?
No, I've seen all I need to.
Okay.
And you sort of like look back towards the village as you guys are kind of here on the edge of town. And you do see Sensei Water Lotus, who she just sort of just like smiles and nods at you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
took me at a 7-Eleven in Tokyo.
Bye, Sensei.
And you make this grand display, but she very much just like the tiniest little nod. And Georg, you didn't see her before. There's what looks like an older halfling. She's got kind of like crow's feet around her eyes, and she is wearing a gi. And the braids in her hair are exactly like the braid in Stonebeard's beard. They just sort of like come down both. And he makes this grand salute. She's sort of like,
And I kind of like duck down. I'm not sure, but I'm trying to be respectful, but I'm just kind of just squatting.
And right before leaving, I run over to her and I go, I almost forgot. And I pull out a hardcover copy of my famous book, The Scary Apothecary. And I go,
you missed that.
I think you'd love this.
What's that?
she looks down at you for a second, and then she just reaches and like untucks from her belt a first edition copy, and she's like, "I support you in everything, Stonebeard. Would you sign it for me? I didn't expect the surprise twist ending on page 4.
Thank you. I'll sign it. Yeah, I'll sign it. I'll sign it. That's crazy. You got that.
Why do so many people have it? It's 4 pages.
got it. It's like you see there's copies of it just all over the village.
The village just
Every
lists the
table
copies.
just has one.
Where was it even available for you to go?
We have our ways.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for this.
Did she? And you see, she just sort of like hold on to it. She's like, I'm gonna put it with your uniform.
I'll be back.
It's more of a zine, not really a book. Very short.
She's like, it's tiding us over.
4 pages.
It's tiding us over until the next John Pork book drops. You know,
Lord knows he has no distribution.
She has no distribution.
Yeah, it's just,
John Pork is not a woman. John Pork's not a woman. I can tell from the writing. So stop saying stuff like that.
It's just, I heard.
Name's John.
No,
Name's
but
John.
it's a pen name. It could be.
I heard the next book is called Girl Love. But like Girl Love?
Girl.
Yeah.
It's pronounced
love.
girl love. It's not girl love.
Why are you getting so weirdly
you
mad?
weird about
It's
it.
just
Every
that
time we talk
I
about
had
it.
the one copy. I had the one, and they got it all wet in the bathhouse, and now I don't know.
Oh.
It just I thought
And
Yeah, can you believe it, Roan?
You hear Thimble whisper in your ear again. Nobody's ever gonna believe you, bro.
you Thimble, you fucking little fucker. You're a halfling. You're a quarterling.
Dude, you've gone
before.
crazy. What happened? I spent one crazy night with Tom Kench, which I'm legally not allowed to talk about right now, and everything's going insane. You went to a bathhouse?
I heard you were in his mouth swimming around.
You do stink of ale. That is true. Would you like a bath before you?
I mean, yeah, I would love to get right, but I don't want to interrupt the mission. I know it was late.
Dude,
So-
I saw a fucked up picture on X, the Everything Scroll, of you and Tom Kench. You and Tom Kench going fucking Eiffel Tower on some poor young woman.
Oh, dude, don't.
A bunch of locals saw it on Yig Yag. It was posted all over the Nexus.
Yeah, it's
Every bulletin board in the next.
This is tough.
It's just not.
I just got to make sure Shozy does not see this stuff. She will freak out.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
she definitely
She's
hasn't
famously
seen it.
not sharp-witted and won't see it instantly.
No, she won't see the town billboard.
The father of her child. She's not up to
What's it
date.
gonna be like? You think when GJ grows up and sees that?
Please don't say some shit like that, bro.
you feel coming off of GJ just confusion, just like etchings.
Oh, right, because you
Scrolls.
have GJ.
Oh, GJ's back with you, buddy.
Yeah, she's in my
Yeah.
shell.
Just like
GJ,
that.
do a stank in there?
Shut. Do not ever ask her that question. I will put a trident in your fucking face. I will bury it in your head, Stonebread.
And GJ, do I feel an aura?
She's just sort of used to his gumminess here. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
it's, I mean, she not only are you her dad, you have your paladin aura going too,
About-
so she's just happy.
About how much time has passed since we first went on our first mission?
Not a terrible amount of time. It's been like 2-3 months.
2-3
like
months,
max.
okay.
Yeah.
So GJ is like still a baby ass
Yeah,
baby.
she's little.
Since our last mission, how long has it been?
I think we established you guys have taken a couple of weeks. You got kind of a couple of weeks. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, yeah, I was the one who put the apothecary down, the scary one apparently, and I got a
No,
little
I read
famous.
a book about it. It's a very scary apothecary.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what is
yeah,
that
man.
book?
Everyone at home knows that story. That's what we told them.
Everybody knows this
we,
story.
We can get
see
you a
anything-
copy though. Like, we have a distribution center here about the scary apothecary.
People know about the scary apothecary.
I go up to Ronan, you guys are walking ahead, and I put my arm around him. I'm like, all right, our town, me and Leonis's, or Stonebread's? What's better?
I swallow a little bit of puke from the smell. Dude, none of this holds a fucking candle to Maury. So Don't even ask me that question.
Mori, where everything's probably like gray and brutalist.
Yeah, because we've been around for thousands and thousands of years, dude. We had the eye scroll way before you guys had it.
Got invented there.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
This play, dude, Liko destroys.
Talking about space, we were the first space travelers.
I don't know what that is.
That's just not true.
It just can't be true.
I've traveled
The first to leave Alexalon.
Oh, that might be true. Your people are slow.
Your people are
You're just not in any rush.
your people are calorically challenged. Do you want to go there? Is that what we're doing right now?
Whoa.
Do you think that's
Whoa,
Hitstone?
are you
Like,
body
don't talk to
shaming our
Stonebeard
people?
that way. Your
People don't have heartbeats.
Okay, your people don't have beats like rhythm. They can't rhyme or do it.
Oh, are we about to battle rap? Are we about to
I
battle
pull out a
rap?
copy of the Scary Apothecary. I go, I would think twice.
Oh, a children's nursery rhyme.
No, this is a powerful.
Guys, can we at least get on the train and do this?
We're gonna battle rap on the train.
We'll settle this one later.
I'm down.
You notice like a small crowd of halflings has just sort of like gathered here. You know what I mean?
Hey,
And-
show's over, everybody.
Hey,
Now we thought you were gonna fuck him up, Stonebeard.
I would
Fuck him
have.
up.
I would have.
Right.
I cracked that one.
Stone.
No, there's
that one.
some
Stone
banger
beard.
halflings here. No,
Yeah.
there's, you know, like
God damn, Stone.
36,
I'm like,
24,
what are you-
36.
I-
She's 5'3".
Real recognize.
Five
dirty little attitude.
Yeah. I'm like, well, if she's 4'3", I don't know. So, as you all make it to the outskirts of Lil Sheed, with a very warm goodbye, and they bring you, all of you get little picnic baskets of the famous schnitzel.
I'm just fucking searching so hard for mine. I want it
Yeah.
so bad.
Yes.
I eat it in 9.56 seconds.
Do you dip it in water first?
Yes, I do.
You
Competitive
can't enjoy
sniffle
it
eating.
that way.
Stonebeard eats his in a
enjoy-
calm minute 30.
If you're gonna eat fast, you shouldn't use water. It's cheapening the experience.
No, it's just fast is good. I have a video to show you after this session. by the
No,
way.
I have seen the
Scrolls.
Yeah.
Oh, the scroll.
The etchings of the water dipped hot dogs. Yes. It's very quick. I'm sure he's used to swallowing it, if you know what I mean.
I just chew it in my mouth. I'm like, what are you talking about?
As you all kind of make it to the outskirts of town, you do see train tracks, and sitting on it is absolutely an engine that is of Mori design. Clearly. You tell me what it looks like. It is the closest thing to a train that they have around here, but it is clearly of undead engineering.
All right.
Go straight for Final Fantasy VI.
It's not that. I don't know what Final Fantasy VI is. It's it's murdered out. Full murdered suicide doors. So it's a train with suicide doors, and there's little LED lights under the suicide doors that put the Mori flag on the ground like a BMW.
Yeah.
Suicide
whatever
doors
that-
are just backwards.
No,
No,
they're
they
up,
open
they're
up.
Yeah.
Are those?
Butterfly
Aren't
doors
those-
are the open ones.
Butterfly doors open this way, suicide open this way.
This is Lambo shit. Sorry.
Murdered out suicide doors. The rims look like they're from Rocket League. They're very intricate. They look like the front window of a cathedral.
Yep.
Like very terrible for aerodynamics. Like, it goes slower for it. Oh, the steam tube thing is just like a big fucking. There's two of them and it's a dual exhaust.
Yeah.
And what does it run off?
Just right on the front.
What does
there
it run off of?
Is it steam? Is it coal?
Coal.
It's a coal engine.
Coal engine. But it's like the most efficient use.
It's the cleanest coal.
And in Mori,
clean coal.
we create coal at such an efficient
They call it
rate.
natural coal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clean
Roll
yeah,
coal,
that burns
motherfucker.
Whoa, that's a Mori clean coal engine.
And on the front,
That's
there
correct.
is just you all have seen the creeping knight and his huge smile. There's just the smile on the front. It's not his whole face, but just the smile.
Like a logo.
Yeah,
Like the Joker.
kinda. Yeah. And you see as you get a little closer, this conductor comes out that looks like a bird that is like half molted, like half of its feathers are gone. It is clearly dead. It was once an Aarakocra that turns and just goes, "Hey, you guys ready to roll?"
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a little coal in my.
What's your name?
You can just call me Levon.
Levon?
Yeah.
Leave on.
Leave on. I have a question.
Because I leave on time.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
That was good.
Good to see one of my own. You wouldn't like this guy.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like this guy.
Whoa. Just because he's like a holy warrior and we are an abomination of the natural order, that doesn't mean we
tell
can't get
me
along,
about it, bro.
I believe we can get along just famously as long as you don't believe in what they call space. I have a question. Are we allowed to battle rap on this train?
Allowed to. I thought it was a requirement. Like, yeah, get on.
Good to know.
And you all pile onto the train, and again, it is simultaneously brutal but opulent. It is like way too much has been done inside because, again, Roan, everybody thinks the undead are gross. So a lot of times when Maury has exports, it is overly ostentatious. Like, this is the God's honest truth. At one point in my life in the insurance business, one of my clients was Hustler. And when you go to the Hustler headquarters, you think it's going to be nasty. It's not. It's like chandeliers and art, but it's way too much. Like, it's way overdone. It's like, look how classy we are. We're so classy. That's what it's like.
It was the D&D Hustler campaign.
Exactly. We were rolling with initiative, rolling with advantage for that one. But that's what it's like in here. Everything is very ostentatious. Every satins and cushions and like rows of booze that you all don't drink.
Beautiful Maury engineering, boys.
I mean, the
Take it all in.
engines, I've always been a fan of the engines, but don't you think the decorating's a little tacky?
Oh, we know that you've been a fan of engines, probably since you were a kid, to be honest. That and complex math problems, Leonis.
I like learning about different places. I like learning about things.
Yeah.
I'm lying down on the floor and I'm eating my schnitzel with Coots.
It's shag carpet.
It's beautiful on the floor. It's really nice down here, y'all.
It just
comfortable.
It doesn't seem right for a train.
Huh? That's comfy. I don't know what's wrong with. Do you want it to be hard? Get down here. Lie with me.
All right.
Guys, don't sit on the floor like animals. Sit in the beautiful leather seating all around us.
Just lay next to
For some reason, nobody else is on this train.
Fernello just swan dives into a giant beanbag, just like just like sinks into it. And he goes, "Oh yeah, we chartered this one just for you guys. You're visiting dignitaries."
Why is Fernello with us?
Because he's bringing us.
I'm a herald. I got a tabard on.
He's bringing us.
Okay. This is a permanent. Can we switch out the turtle?
Don't you remember he's the one who said, "I need help. Can you help us? I'm bringing you."
Like collectively, like the royal we needs help.
I was over with Water. Waterloo? What do we call her?
Okay.
Water Lotus.
Don't
Water
disrespect
Lotus.
Sensei again.
Do I have to do that too?
I just punch a hole in the marble countertop just because I want to also do something physical.
It's not really. Okay.
But don't.
Well, so what info do you have about this?
Well, a lot's happening. Okay. Now I don't know what. Stonebeard, you know that back in the day, the trip to the capital city of Manva would have been days. Apparently now they have gotten it down to hours.
Love that.
And as you're rolling, kind of looking out over the countryside, Fernello kind of rolls around, takes a puff of his pipe here, and he's like, "I knew you were coming like on like a victory tour or something, right? Like, is there something else that I need to know?"
The battle wasn't without its casualties. And Princess Selenia died.
Stonebeard, not in front of the BABY.
Before he says it, I now have sunglasses on, and I have what is not a microphone because that doesn't exist, but I'm like, ear me now, ear me now, ear me now. Time for the battle rap section.
Oh, is he throwing down the gauntlet?
I don't. Apparently,
The gauntlet has been thrown down.
She's dead.
Is that the theme of the rap?
No.
I tried.
Guys, it's fine. Princess Selenia died on our last mission, and we need to go and tell the king and queen what has happened. And I need to be able to say it.
Do you want to role play?
Would you like to role play?
What do you...
I'm just offering if
Can
it
I
would
be a
help
nurse?
you.
Oh, wait, no, you.
No.
Oh.
Relax.
Dude,
Dude, he's a freak. You shot me with that accuracy?
He cracked every damn halfling in that
Only
village.
what you left over for me, buddy. We got around. We were young once. We were.
Stonebeard, this is gross.
Couple halfling hounds.
Gross, Stonebeard.
Yeah, but you're 6'5" in a village of 4'5". You're a hot commodity.
Yeah.
I climbed him like a tree.
I don't think I
Like a damn tree,
Okay,
boy.
this is about your sexual history.
But no sex?
This
'Cause we
sexual
established
history.
you're a virgin.
Little Sheed.
Swallower's travels.
I am a virgin. I didn't crack any. No. Would you like to roleplay?
I don't. I'm just asking
if it would help you. If
I
you
don't
talk about it.
I'll be her dad.
I can be your mother if you'd like. I can be the queen. if
You're
you'd
the
like.
boy
I
I've
don't
heard
need-
so much over
why
the
would
sending stones
What
about.
happened to my daughter?
What?
How is she, by the way? That was my beautiful baby girl who I love more than a single daughter. I don't have any other
I'm
children.
not gonna role play
Okay.
with you guys about
Sorry.
how she died.
We all know how important she was to you. She's important to us, but you specifically. And I don't know if you're going to be able to deliver this news effectively.
He can do it.
So I think we should roleplay.
He's the only one who can do it.
Okay, I feel like this is the type of thing where you guys fuck with me. Like I'm gonna be confessing my feelings to Roan, and he's gonna change into a halfling with a floppy little dick, and then I'm gonna try to be vulnerable, and then you guys are gonna all laugh at me.
Leon, as awesome as that just sounded, and an idea I will be saving for a point of time. Let's live the way John Pork writes us to live. In girl love. I can be sensitive to what you're going through because I think I understand it.
Whoever wrote Girl Love, that as we rolled before, super as a woman, very much understands how these feelings work.
Man, woman, unimportant. Probably man. We should just live the way the book teaches us to live.
Okay.
I think, first off, also, it's fine if you want to say no.
We can roleplay. We can roleplay about this.
Okay.
About this.
All right, so about what?
Just a long
About-
train ride, so.
The confession of
Okay.
I.
Do you want me to be the mother?
I don't.
I'll be
Her
the
mother?
queen. Yes, the
Selenia's
queen.
mother?
Yes, Selenia's mother.
You
the
can
queen.
be the queen.
Where's my daughter?
Hello, son.
Hi.
I hear that you're dating my awesome, beautiful daughter.
Sir,
It's an honor.
ma'am.
I just
Your
hope
magic-
nothing's happened to her.
You're
Because that would be surely awful if something has happened to her.
You're
Sick.
Have you met our dog?
you're
Hello! Do you have any skills?
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I'm trying to be vulnerable. And you make Georg the talking dog.
Pause.
It doesn't make any sense.
I would like to quickly say I've been to the kingdom.
I'm tired of you guys fucking with me.
This is weirdly accurate. And we don't have to continue, but when you get there, you're gonna kind of wish we continued.
They have a talking dog.
It is
You're
weirdly-
telling me they have a talking dog.
Okay, hang on, wait. It is weirdly accurate. You could be the brother. She's got a brother. Did she not tell you about her brother?
She did, I think, a little bit.
She did have a brother.
Her brother, he's like a weird guy. Yeah.
A little bit weird. In the trains, you might get along.
We could talk about some more engineering.
It's me, her brother. Do you have a schnitzel?
He wears.
know what?
Our son wears a cape. It makes him way quieter. So, just treat it that like it is. You were saying something about my daughter.
You know what? Leonis, you might have been right on this one. Maybe we should just do it blind.
Let's do it. Let's maybe do it live.
Let's do it live.
Let's do it live. Great work, though.
I think you guys are.
It's great. It's great to meet you guys. It's great to meet you guys. You know what? This isn't as cathartic of an experience as I thought.
That's fair.
That's okay.
I hope you guys are better fighters.
We'll
than
play
you
it
are
by ear.
diplomats,
We'll
though.
play it by ear.
Yeah, we're a little rough around the edges, but we'll get a job done.
Why are you doing?
Oh, the train's bumpy.
So, what is this waiting for us over in Monva that you need so much help with?
Well, Oakenshield asked me to just bring you. He said he would explain everything. He thought I might, say too much or not enough. It's a real mess. It's a real mess.
Baron Oakenshield. Has he been a good leader?
Yeah. You remember what he's like. He's a,
Yeah.
But Yeah, he's done a good job by everybody.
Talks a bit much, promises a bit too much. He always used to say, I bite off more than I can chew, and then I chew it.
I don't think that's how that happened, actually. I think he was like, hey, please, wait, you're going to get yourself killed, and then you'd get shot repeatedly, is what I recall.
That did happen.
Just so happened you could just survive. I don't know how you lived through some of that stuff. Like, you lived through stuff that should have killed two Githyanki.
The extra weight.
I know that's right.
You're the heaviest of the group.
You are a big boy.
I'm supposed to be heavy.
Githyanki's are
You
sometimes
just
heavy.
ate a lot of bread.
That helps.
I just drink all my calories.
I can tell. Very
Wow.
very fluid.
This is just a lot of blatant disrespect from somebody
You
I just
shot
met,
me
though.
in the leg.
Could have shot you in the back of the head, though. You have him to thank for that. Now, as you all make your way down the train line here, between the food, the rocking, the time, you do find yourself sort of starting to doze a little bit, or at least your mind wandering. So I need all of you to roll a d20 for me.
Oh my God.
Big
Yeah,
fat
take that roll.
dick rolls.
Natural 1.
Wow.
19.
Did it come apart?
Yeah.
It reconnects, yeah.
3.
9.
139.
19.
We're going to go the other way, Roan. Again, one's a bad dream, as bad as a dream gets. So as you are riding on this, truly magnificent piece of Mori engineering that looks way more brutal than it is. Like, you would think it'd be just like pumping out like black plumes, but it's not really, because it's like Mori. It looks terrible, but is actually kind of a wonder of engineering in efficiency. But for whatever reason, Roan, this brings you no joy. Maybe it's the things that have happened, for whatever reason, your mind wanders to a dark place. I leave it up to you whether you properly fall asleep. Do you just think of something? But one way or another,
I think I doze off for a second, and I imagine us arriving and entering into the kingdom and approaching what is supposed to be Selenia's parent, and instead it's the parent of my best friend, who I lost, and I'm back at the day where I had to deliver that news. And I go through it all again.
we've now seen Roan when he was still alive in his previous life. Did you lose Alston when you were still living, or did you lose Alston as a part of this life?
Yeah, while I was still alive. We both were.
Back when you were both still pink.
Back when we were still, I wouldn't say still pink.
Changelings are kind of palish white anyway, even in the best of times.
Still warm. I have a nightmare of redelivering that news.
Well, wait, Roan. What do you mean? What do you mean? Our son is gone. He was with you. We trusted you.
And I'm trying to, someone I normally have everything to say. I can't find the words, and in the dream specifically, I physically can't say anything.
You open your mouth and it won't come out, and you see his mother coming towards you with tears in her eyes. And as she gets so close to you, you see his eyes. He's got his mother's eyes, and you didn't realize it. She goes, Roan, you were supposed to take care of him. You said you loved him. Say something. Say something. And he's just like shaking you. And you see the father comes and kind of starts to pull her off and goes, Roan, I want you to take that sword, not to remember our son by, but to remember the failure that you are and always will be, and just pushes you out the door. You can't even say anything. You're a disgrace. And just sort of slams the door.
And the slam of the door aligns with like the bump of the train, and I wake up, and I'm sitting now with that feeling.
And it's like the whistle of the train kind of blends with just the wail that you heard coming from his mom in the house as you're kind of standing there in front of this slammed door.
Oh, it's so harrowing.
So one, man, that's as bad as it gets.
Yeah, I roll like shit. I roll like shit, man.
Roan hasn't really had any good dreams,
No,
has he?
except for a fucking book.
Yeah. But the book's gonna live forever.
Not just a great book.
It's a great
Great book.
I think I heard a 3 and a 9. Is that
I
what
did a
heard?
3. I dropped a 3.
Same thing. 3's pretty bad, Stonebeard. So you tell me.
I wake up in Dream World, and it's me and Baron Oakenshield. There's a real conversation that happened I'm reliving. And throughout our childhood, because occasionally there'd be like an all Tenala competition where people from my village would meet up with the Baron Oakenshields, who's quite a name, even back when we were kids.
Barristan. His name is Barristan.
Barristan Oakenshield. And I was always adventurous, wanting to go out, and he was always trying to pull me back. He's telling me, I knew I should have told you guys not to join the Terradin. I knew it. Look what happened. Look what happened to you. Look what happened to Elias. You might never walk again. He'll never do anything again. And I can't speak in this. I'm just watching it from a bird's eye.
I'm going to say, Stonebeard, you're kind of laying in traction. And they kind of, there's literally, like when they have to put those metal spikes to kind of hold you in place type thing. Even though the clerics are praying over you, there's still limits to what they can do. And Barristan Oakenshield is also kind of, he's burned and cut up. And like they're kind of like trailing behind him, trying to bandage him. He's like shooing as he's like, all you had to do was follow orders. That's all you had to do was follow orders. If you just followed the plan, Elias wouldn't have had to pick up your slack. I'm not going to say it should have been you, because if it was you, then we would be ungrateful for him and what he did. God damn it, boy. Soldiers follow orders. If you don't remember anything, just remember that soldiers follow orders. And he reaches out and he tries to grab you, but his fingers are kind of like broken. Like one or two of them have been set already, but the other one is still kind of twisted. And you see sort of nurses are coming and trying to hold him. And he's like, get off of me. Get him some ale. And whenever you can walk, get out of my sight. I'll find you when I'm ready to talk. I gotta go plan a funeral. I gotta go plan a lot of funerals. And he turns and he walks and he stops at the door. And he goes, but we won. Guess that's all you care about, isn't it? And storms out.
Hoorah. Oh my God, it's like you rolled a 1. Oh my God.
He won. It's a 3.
Oh my God.
9, Leonis. Again, it's not terrible. It's just a little under par.
Yeah. I am in the middle of a courtyard at the foot of a castle or an estate of some kind. And it's what I'm imagining the estate of Selenia's family living on. And I see her a few steps in front of me on this gravel pathway that leads up to the building. And I'm happy to see her. I'm not sad. I'm walking after her, and she extends her hand. And I have that feeling you get in dreams sometimes where you're trying to reach for something or trying to walk after something, and you just can't get there. And it's always a little out of reach. And I follow her as she, keeps her hand extended, but is in front of me. And I'm trying to catch up to her as she walks into the building and enters through these large doors that open up for us. And we're inside the castle that she grew up in, at least in my mind. We take a step through the foyer sort of area and go into the next room, and all of a sudden she's gone, but just her brother is there now. And he's in the middle of a gigantic toy train set. And he doesn't look up at me. He's just watching it go around and around and around. And I'm asking him, I'm like shouting, I'm like, hey, did Selenia go somewhere? Hey, like, did she, can you tell me where she went? And he just looks up annoyed at me, and he's like, kind of motions like, what? I'm busy with the train, man. And I'm kind of trapped in this loop of shouting at him because I don't know this place and the other rooms are dark, and I just want to get that warm feeling back that I had outside when it was sunny and I was seeing her and we were together walking around. And I just watched the train go around him and around him and around him until I wake up.
And as you're watching all of this happen, And you see all this, and this frustration is just kind of mounting. You do feel like a hand on the side of your face. And you see in that way that things kind of only can happen in dreams, that although nothing really moves or nothing really changes, she's just there in front of you. And you think back to that last moment when you did finally get to her, and she just looked at you, and she looked so relieved, and she just said, "We won," and sort of collapses. And remembering that moment of her touching you saying, "We won," is in a strange way still bittersweet, because it's her face, it's her voice, it is that last moment you were with her. And then you also sort of come to.
I think I'm navigating the feeling of the sadness of, or the idea of her being gone, but also maybe the relief or the coping of her doing something so noble and remembering her positively for that. And it's not the same like destructive sadness that existed in those first few weeks. It's this sense of just maybe more interlocked or confused emotions. And
it is almost a gift to get that reminder that in her final moments, she was neither sad nor scared. She was relieved. Is how she passed on. Now, Jorg, this is great for Jorg. Again, it could be a dream, it could be a memory, it could just whatever. But it's
great for Jorg.
You're feeling pretty good, buddy.
I've drifted off on the Shinkansen, and it's a very fast train, and I drift off back to a memory that I had when I was a little baby turtle in Liko, and I'm in an alleyway, and a bunch of fuckers have painted "Kick My Ass" onto my shell, which is really hard for me to get off, and they're just bullying me, and they're kicking me on the ground, and I'm like a little tiny turtle, and they bully me, and they go, "Stupid pussy boy," and I'm like, for some reason, I'm like, that's a Valiant name in a different language. And then they leave me, and I'm just kind of like, I'm just up on the sky. I'm literally on my back, and I can't do anything until someone helps me. And along comes a blue sea elf, and he says, "Hey, do you need some help?" And I go, "No." He's like, "Are you sure?" And I just, "Yeah." And he flips me back over, and I stand up, and he says, "Hi, I'm Leonis. Do you want a schnitzel?" And I said, "No." And he says again, "It's pretty good." And I take it reluctantly, and I say, "Thanks." And then he's like, "We can go to my house if you want. We can wash that off. My dad, Cold Cock Azul, he's got all kinds of paint thinners and things." And I was like, "All right." And child Leonis helped me wash that shit off my shell, and I got home to my mom in time for dinner. And I wake up, I'm like, "Oh." And he's just leaning on my shoulder, drooling on my shoulder. And I'm like, and I just nod.
Important point, child Leonis. Way back then, we've established that Georg was pretty well off, but pretends like he wasn't. Even in those days, did Leonis know he was a pretty well-off kid? Would he have even cared, or would he have just seen somebody in trouble and jumped in?
No, I didn't know. I think I saw, or I would have seen Georg as a kid and just wanted to help. I don't think we, spent a lot of time with each other or around each other growing up, but this happened when we were younger. And, we grew up in different parts in Liko, and like different parts of that area at least. But I think, sometimes my family would go, or like I would go into the city, and this is something that I think I haven't even pieced together that memory is the same turtle, because it's, it's like
all look the same, right?
And all turtles look the same.
That's true.
Right.
Except Paloma,
And
she
there's
looks
too many
nothing
turtles.
like
He's a
it.
child. He's a child.
Too many turtles in Liko.
I get it.
But I think it's just, I just didn't like him being picked on, because I don't like being picked on. and I want to help him.
That is a very common experience where something that is very significant to one person, was you didn't even think twice about trying to do a good deed.
And you carry schnitzel on you, and I like a little schnitzel.
That's crazy. You had
It's
schnitzel on
it's
you.
easier to carry it around than a bowl of.
But just to have.
I
can't imagine
not at all.
Because it's like you gotta go. I feel like that's more of a sit down. You need a bowl.
Schnitzel hands off easy.
Yeah, you can have a shit on a baseball
And it's
game.
lucky you had some Tenala expats to chef some up.
We established that the Shattered Cove is very multicultural, so it makes sense that,
And we know Cold Cock came to my village at some point.
I would, and the
Cleaned
thing
it
about
out.
it is like I feel like
Cleaned it
his
out.
Cleaned it
dream.
out.
It's like your dream version of that probably isn't an exact memory because I would never call my dad Cold Cockazoo. I would
Things
never
get
say
mixed
that
up
about
in the
it.
dream.
Yeah, it's like-
You may or may not have
Yeah,
called him
yeah,
that.
You can go to my dad's.
I didn't call him that when I was a
Cold
kid.
Cocks.
I didn't call him that. I've never called him that.
But he calls himself that and you're going to accept that.
He called himself.
I mean,
that.
do you call your dad Jordan, or do you just?
It's called-
His name is Jordan Cold Cockazoo. That is
call
his
him dad.
name.
I call him dad. Am I crazy? Everybody
dad.
calls him Cold Cock. I don't think about my dad's Cold Cock.
Wait till you see it warm.
Wait till, yeah, I was gonna say, wait till you roll one, brother, man.
That is true. Yeah, it's gonna be like an octopus. That's what it's gonna be like. The whistle blows, kind of bringing you all sort of back to alternate levels of awareness. You see, it's almost like a single tear running down Leonis's cheek. But this time, Georg, with that 19, I'll say you wake up a little before him. He doesn't seem like stressed and furrowed brow. It's almost more like proud. It's almost like a look of almost pride that comes over his face as these two wake up, looking pretty stressed out.
I'm sweaty.
Yeah.
Jesus. What's the matter with you guys? You're sweating.
I was having sex in my dream.
I had a horrible nightmare.
and she had enjoyed it actually more than I did.
Mine, I wasn't even having sex. Barrison Oakenshield is yelling at me.
Oh. Well, that's okay, bud. I also had a dream where I was having crazy sex with fucking so many people.
With who?
Just whoever.
Okay.
Whoever I fucking saw.
That's cool.
To be honest, genuine question. Are you okay?
I'm good.
I'm fine. I think I'm.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been feeling better. Whoa.
Sorry, I thought you were looking at both of us.
The shit
No.
can send messes with your mind, man. Leonis, are you all right?
I'm doing okay. Did I fall asleep on your shell?
Yeah, that's fine.
There's definitely a little trail of drool.
Oh,
A dried.
Looks like sea foam, though, from you.
Reminds me of home.
I drool on you.
That's all right, man.
At least I polished your shell.
You did polish my shell. You always helped polish my shell.
Well, that
Again-
was weird.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
Remember, because of his aura, when you're just around him, you just kind of can't help but feel a little better.
That's just me. You guys, next time you can curl up just like little kitty cats, like little cootses.
I mean, to be honest, just by the looks of you guys, I feel like I got better sleep than either of you did.
What are you trying to say?
You just look a little shook, a little shaken.
I feel amazing. I feel better than ever. We're
Okay.
getting off the train, right?
Okay.
Give me deception, and you all give me insight.
Is it 20?
Yep.
I don't know what my
Natural
bonus is.
one. He looks good to me.
Better than ever, in fact.
Dirty 18.
9.
You look fucking awesome.
Feel excellent.
I have nothing plus on wisdom.
You got +3 on your insight.
Dude, I rolled a 1.
Feeling
No, it's
great.
And you
Alright.
look great.
No, you're just super off base, yeah.
You look
God.
money as fuck.
Fair
In
enough.
my dream, I was able to spread all the coins to everyone, and the whole world was rich.
Pause. The poison coins.
Wait,
They
we
were all poison, right?
we know the coins are poison, right?
Yes.
Overtly, the coins
was-
were poison, and the
Yeah.
entire
Yeah,
we
world.
know that.
I rinsed them in the
plot point.
Yeah.
the ocean water. So not all of them. The coins I gambled with were not poison.
Okay.
I think. Are
I
you
believe
sure? Yeah. Anyway, you seem fine.
I was
you seem
wrong,
fine. I'll
and
keep-
I'm accept that because I rolled a 1.
You guys start hearing boom, boom, bam, boom, 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 like something hitting the train. Like boom.
Yeah. So the coins. What's all that noise? What's that? It's like a thud.
Half pint. Hey, half pint.
Oh, Kelly Clarkson. Oh, what?
What?
What's happening?
I peer out the window.
Hang on 1 second. Let me see. He got 17. He got a pretty good roll.
Good dream.
Where he's there like, no, Stonebeard, leave some for the rest of us. oh, another one. I don't mind if I do, mademoiselle. Oh, yeah. As you look out the window, which is weird because, again, as you're coming towards it, it's this like super brutal stained glass as you're looking. But when you get close, you can see through it because, again, wonders of Mori engineering. Mm-hmm. And you do see yourself coming up towards what looks like a large city. It is walled. It is almost like tiers where there is a castle higher up, and then it's sort of like the rest of the city kind of like swirls around it. But there are people in the streets. You can see there seems to be some sort of commotion, and they're yelling, and the sounds you hear is people are throwing vegetables at the train. It's like potatoes and tomatoes and stuff, and like cabbages hitting the train, and you can see people just like yelling like "boo" as the train's pulling in.
What is all that? It looks kind of like food,
They
but
must-
like a food I haven't really ever had before.
I might have my window like a dog, and I just catch a potato in my mouth.
Why would they be mad? This is
I'll
a great.
handle
The
this.
Mori engineering is great. This is a great train. I don't know why they would be upset about this train.
Could I can I persuade a crowd?
Sure, could try.
Okay.
Sell them on the clean coal.
Okay. All right. I rolled a 13.
Total.
Well, yes, it's -1.
What is it that you intend to say? Is the train sort of, and you can see as you're pulling in. Now, Frenello did say they had chartered this train just for you. But as you're pulling in, it's like a platform. This is a relatively new advancement because, again, the train has been built in the time since you have left this area. This is like a platform. It's got like a little what's the word I'm looking for? Like the little building.
The train station?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a very small train station. There's a different word I'm looking for that I'll think of at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come to and be like, ticket booth, It's raised slightly, and you can see down on the cobblestone streets. It's just like there's just sort of like protests. It's not like a riot, but like people are out and they're clearly mad.
Do we know what they're mad about?
Not so far.
Are there any signs?
But there is not signs.
Can I
It's sort of
perception
like
check?
rambling. You can give me a perception check if you like. See if you can make out what they're saying.
15?
15. You can all give me perception checks.
11.
Dirty 18.
+6.
8.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Leon is like, why are they throwing potatoes though? Like, what is the...
It's just, it seems like, how could you be unhappy about Mori clean coal? It's just such a fascinating piece. It's just, the more I think about it, the happier I get.
Some people just don't like progress, I suppose. There is a word that you keep hearing every once in a while. It's like illegal. Like there's something that's happening they're mad about. You can't quite make it out because it's a crowd. Now, you rolled a 13 to persuade these people. So as the train sort of like pulls into the station, and again, currently they're not violent. They're just kind of unruly. What is it that you say or do?
I walk out. I spin my axe. I put it on the ground. I go, "It is I, Stonebeard, war hero. What say you people?"
You see Coots, who has been radicalized as a socialist, immediately hops off your shoulder onto like the loudest man's shoulder in the crowd and just like takes one of the signs in her mouth and like holds it, like immediately is on the people's side.
That's bad.
Coots! Coots! Okay. All right. It's my cat.
Yeah, it just says "Liberation Now" on the sign that Coots is holding in the crowd there. And you see one of them looks at you and goes, "Oh, the mighty Terradin are here to save us. Look at this, the Terradin, everybody. Oh, hail the mighty conquerors returning."
That's right. You don't have to clap.
Yeah. Oh, are you coming to restore order? Is that what it is? Are we about to be pacified?
Well, no, meeting with Barristan Oakenshield because
Now, boo!
Oh god, not a popular guy around here.
Boo!
wanting to test the crowd. The Terradin.
Boo!
Oh god, that's us.
Not good.
Liberation.
Yeah! liberation. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Getting a vague sense of what's going on here.
No more illegal attainders. And attainder is a word that I learned in the process of writing this. That is a real word.
What does it mean for them?
Attainder.
Yeah.
All of you give me history checks to see if you know. If you know, here you get to show off your knowledge in chat. You
I
can
rolled a
write now
natural 1.
what an attainder
Fuck,
is.
I also rolled a 1.
14.
17.
What-
You guys got stupider.
I'm not even gonna tell you what do you think it is. They say no more legal attainders.
As I
you
hear
are very wrong.
As I hear them say no more illegal attainders, I go, I agree. Pets should come in all forms. What legal form? Like my cat, Coots.
No,
We need
dude,
a-
shut. Stonebeard. They're talking about those things that you get in your teeth that keep them in place. They want legal attainders to get the teeth in the right spot.
We won't be like the people of Utsu. We'll have great teeth here in Tenolo.
Yes.
Attainders for all.
Roan, you don't know what an attainder is, but you know it's neither of those things, though. Like
Yeah.
as you're listening to them talk. Actually, Georg, it makes sense that you would know this because you come from money.
Money. Here comes the money.
An attainder is when your lands and holdings are seized, but usually after you committed a crime. So like in a medieval justice system, like if you're a lord over a land, but you're convicted of treason, they take all of your stuff and now your family doesn't get to have it.
The
It's like
government seizure as a punitive government seizure.
a punitive government seizure, but specifically to like cut off inheritance, like to like
Stop a lineage.
exactly like
Right.
your fam, but like you were guilty of something, and now we have taken all that you have.
I look terrified because I know what this means, and it specifically is a problem that my family could face. I'm like, guys, it's not what goes in your teeth. This is kind of bad. It's when they take something, the government takes something to stop your lineage from even continuing.
Wing. So
Roan knows this too.
we both
So
obviously
what
knew that.
feel like-
about the thing in the mouth?
Right.
Yeah.
So forget about that.
Get all gone.
Forget about that.
gone.
That's not it.
So what do I yell?
I'm pretty sure it's that. It's like, look at the crowd. I think that guy's teeth.
You're so confident.
See that guy, the
what if they had-
halfling's teeth over there. Sharp, nice white teeth.
I hate that I have to be the smart one right now, but I promise this is a big problem.
thing,
It
it's
means
like
the government is corrupt.
Everyone, what is being stolen from you?
Give me persuasion, Ron. You're pretty persuasive. Again, the crowd's not violent yet. They're just sort of unruly.
19.
You see Coots with the sign, again, kind of like hops on the back of this guy's head, and that same rocket thruster I described before, Coots sort of shoots it, like pushes this dude out of the crowd kind of towards you. But she's sitting on his head, and her little eyebrows still like click downwards, though, because again, she's been radicalized now. And he goes, all right, they're seizing our lands and our holdings. Yeah, they're sending out all of these and he pulls out a parchment and he holds it up. He's like, look, see, can you read? Huh?
I'm like trying to, when you open your mouth,
See,
I'm trying to get a look at your teeth.
Sir, I can
like
read.
you're gonna buy a horse, you know what I
like-
mean? You're like,
Sir, I can read, of course, but I'm going to have one of my friends do it and read it to me. Leonis, why don't you go ahead and read
but
that?
it's like, you're clearly the brains of the operation.
Yeah. I take out my glasses,
The brats.
put them on.
Glasses.
You can give me either insight or investigation, Georg.
Give me that shit. What is it?
15.
15?
So 18?
Yeah.
Georg, again, you know how they say you can take the boy out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the boy?
Oh, yeah.
They could take the boy out of
Take the boy
upper
out of the
crust.
palace.
Yeah.
The mansion. The
Can't take
palace.
the mansion out of the boy, though, right?
Yeah.
This-
So this is seizures, assets, property, estates. Yeah, this all makes sense. I've seen this before.
It looks a little sus, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
So yeah, what they're doing here, guys, is the government is doing illegal seizures, what they're considering legal, but clearly not the population that assets are being reallocated to power. This is pretty common in kind of corrupt societies, government, stuff like that. There's a lot of fine print. We could talk about it for an hour if we wanted to.
Georg, what
is going on?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're the guy who goes
any of
yummy
this?
schnitzel.
But Georg, it is true, but you understand this. If anything, Georg, what you get from reading this is it's like if somebody's trying to scam you by making it look really official, though, you know what I mean? Like if they're just using way too many words to hide the fact that this is kind
Jorg,
of
who's it signed by?
It says signed by the king. So I'm looking at the wax seal. There's a couple of ridges that aren't quite adding up here that you usually see on an official seal. So, Guy, what was your name? I'm so sorry.
Harold.
Harold, nice to meet you. I think this is fake.
Oh yeah, it's a fake!
It's a fake!
Yeah, right.
And we're gonna storm the Capitol!
We're gonna... Whoa, Coots comes back on his shoulder.
Yeah, we're like you're yelling "Death to the King." Coots just like headbutts you.
Guys, we're going to give the king and queen news.
Huh?
News.
We're gonna give them news.
Yeah, we have news.
Whoa! We can't. No, not death to the king. Like I'm supposed to like give my life to protect the king. No, stop. Whoa.
Okay, but all
I
right.
lost the plot
He
here, buddy.
really likes crowds. When crowds like him, he just does what
I
they
like
say.
doing crowd work, and Coots
You
is
ever
on their
seen crowd
side.
surf? Like it is something. It's like your little cat companion here seems really worked up about all this.
Yeah,
Is it-
Coots is quite vicious about this.
Coots now has a little anchor that is on fire that has been drawn on her side, by the way.
And a beret like Che Guevara.
She's definitely like a socialist cat now.
Okay.
Maybe we could just go talk to Barristan Oakenshield, and maybe I don't know if we could get an audience with the king. We could figure something out. You like to talk? Tell him we're gonna go figure something out.
We are gonna go smoke a little weed about it, and we're gonna talk some, and we're gonna have a great plan when we come back outside. So everyone, just stand by for just a moment.
Yeah, but how do we know this isn't just Terradin bullshit?
Because I'll leave my cat behind. Coots, I'm leaving you in charge of this crowd.
Wow. All right, and we might not come back. for that
No,
thing.
we'll
So-
always come back. I guarantee it, because I'll always come back for my cat.
You think Coots can? No, Coots can handle this.
Coots can handle this crowd easy.
Yeah.
Is he Thimble's like? Do you want me to stay with the cat because I feel like she might actually foment a revolution if I just stay.
Yeah. Maybe you stay behind. I feel
We
like
can
you have
both
a
stay.
better. You'll have a better read on the situation.
Oh yeah,
I can charm individuals. Can I charm groups?
not yet. Later you'll be able to. Actually, you're high enough level that you could affect, I believe, 2, possibly 3 targets.
How about you charm me?
I'm gonna try the guy.
However, Leonis, you do have that ability where you can have a chance to charm everyone around.
Oh, rip it, bro. We need them on our side.
You can
comes the
charm up
money.
to 4 people.
God damn it.
Roan.
A small gathering.
yeah. Yeah.
They're weak
Yes.
in your hands.
Leonis, through your Fey presence. We
Yeah.
were
Wait,
just
my Fey presence?
Leonis's Fey presence.
Because I got a Fey nipple.
That is a different kind of presence you got.
Yeah.
It is everyone within a 10-foot cube.
I'll try using my Fey presence.
All of you got to roll too, though.
All of us?
Yeah, to see if whether or not you're gonna. It is a
3. I love this guy.
wisdom save. Yep. Mhm.
17.
He's nice, but he's not that nice.
For 13.
That is enough. Same thing. He feels like positivity is coming off of him. Georg, no, sure, yeah.
You make a lot of sense, Leonis. Your confidence is unwavering.
Yeah.
What do you tell the people
thank-
with your...
Even though I'm using this, I was like, I'm still not used to hearing him compliment me so firmly. It just feels, yeah, thank you.
You're
thanks.
looking tall today.
So
Very moist. He's got very moist.
I
skin.
look out at the crowd, look out at the people nearby in the crowd. What are their reactions? Is it working on all of them, or
Again, it's within 10 feet of you. So,
Okay.
like, at least the ones that are closest to you were like,
Fair.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
we
okay.
can trust the Terradin.
so?
Sure, yeah, right.
Everybody, we're leaving. Stonebeard's leaving his cat here.
Good cat.
Great cat. We're gonna go take a look into this, and everybody can count on us, right, Stonebeard?
That's right. And we recommend you do some physical activities while you're here to burn off some fat.
Maybe some jumping jacks.
And
some
we'll be
in
back.
front row. Maybe some, we can start the wave.
I'm just doing it behind Leonis.
All right, yeah, okay. All right, yeah, no, I feel like much better rested now. Okay,
And we'll be back shortly.
in The crowd does sort of part to let you through. Again, even though magically only the people near you were affected, you know, that sort of mob mentality as they kind of calm down, like a calmer ripple moves through. And you do sort of hear sort of it's like, well, maybe the Terradin are here to help. Oh, okay. Maybe everything's going to be all right type thing. And as you all make your way through the crowd, again, you haven't been to Manva in some time.
No.
This is the capital city of Tenala. Again, I leave it up to you all whether or not you've been here before. You certainly could have been.
Never fucking been here my fucking turtle life, bro.
Again, it's a nice place. Cobblestone streets, gas lamps. It's no Mori, but where is?
Oh, the fly hit the flies.
Oh, yeah. It's
that happens.
Buzzer.
Yeah, nice. That was super metal.
It's no Mori.
Yeah,
It's no more. Look at the train we're on and look where we are.
What did it look like?
Big different.
But you know, pretty intricate stonework. This is one of the older kingdoms because again, when you don't have a lot of time, you got to build quick. So, and as you all are making your way through, you can see that it's like the vibe is just super harsh, though. All through here. All of you give me perception checks.
24.
24.
I got 15.
All right.
18.
18.
22.
Oh, high rolls.
Yeah.
High rolls. You're all going to notice a few different things. Again, you notice people just kind of seem to be on edge. Life is still happening. You know, the bakery is still open. You know, like some commerce is happening, but people just kind of seem sort of like stressed out. Not like it's an active war zone. That was 18, I believe.
Yeah.
You see more than one person has kind of those notices that like that guy had.
Yeah.
Kind of the seizure. But again, this is specifically supposed to be as a punishment for a crime. Like you have committed treason and therefore your assets are being seized. Mm-hmm. You see, lots of people have them and are kind of like arguing over it, you know, and some of the people are kind of upset, like, what do you mean treason? And other people are like, what the hell is this type thing, mm-hmm. you know, which is kind of the number one thing that people are upset about. The feeling is not so much the king is doing this to us, but it's the king and the queen. But it's if the king and the queen aren't stopping this, they must be in on it.
Yeah, okay.
Is kind of the vibe.
Yeah.
Not necessarily we're being oppressed,
complicit.
but if they're not saving us, they must be complicit, right?
As a young rich turtle, they kind of teach us in private school how to keep an eye out for economic revolutions
Right.
like this. So I'm seeing a lot of shit that they told me
Red
about.
flags.
They're going to start setting up guillotines soon.
All
Yeah,
this stuff
and I'm
only a YRT would know.
With that 22, the thing you notice is this, again, this is a major capital in a major kingdom. Manva was never on the front lines of the war because, again, it essentially would have had to have fallen to get here. It's like DC. Like, you don't fight on the streets of DC. Like,
Right.
There's no reason ever to have troops on the streets of DC. But so it is like prepared to fight, but it probably hasn't had to in centuries. But even like thousands of people live here, and you notice there is a very minimal security presence. Like you would think there should be soldiers, there should be guards, there should be what, and there's not really.
No guards.
Not really. Or far, far fewer than you would expect. Again, you're not to the point of active revolution, but it's a powder keg. It's kind of waiting to go. But whatever military presence you would expect is not here.
Right. They're not going to be tanking revolution well if it happens.
Correct. You were kind of walking through the streets, and you're headed towards the castle, and so far, no one has tried to stop you.
Right. And we're beelining.
Correct. With that 24, Leonis, I'm going to give you, in addition to kind of noticing, roll 2d6 for me, Leonis.
8 total?
As you're kind of moving through the city, here and there, there's a lot of just like confusion and irritation, but you actually notice there's a handful of people that straight up are like, I heard that it was an assassination. You know, just sort of whispering in people's ears, you know what I mean? It's like, I heard they intend to just surrender to Mori and give them half of our kingdom so they can continue expanding their machinery here. Like, there's people that are like intentionally trying to stir the pot. like intentionally being like, I heard that the king is too sick in bed to even get out and rule, and that there's just a puppet council that is ruling over him now. Didn't you see his hands during the last speech?
I heard he hasn't golfed in a week.
When was the last time the king didn't golf in a week? You know, like it's more than just gossip. Like people are intentionally trying to mess with other people and kind of stir shit up. And as you all arrive at the castle, right at the front gates, you can see along the ground, there is a band that has been burned, like along the ground, like around it. It's like almost they were trying to dig a trench of just a huge amount of flame has been applied right in front of the castle.
That looks normal.
Oh, God. That kind of reminds me of home. Feels nice.
I'm on edge. I'm like, guys, this is bad.
No, it's a controlled burn. These things happen. You know, it's like for crops.
Probably crops that were getting unruly.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wait, I've been here before in my life, but I'm not super familiar with it. You grew up at least closer to here.
Yeah.
I feel like things feel way, way different than the last time I was here.
Well, I won't lie. I didn't come too often because it was a 6 days walk uphill both ways before the war. Through the snow.
And the Shinkansen.
The train ride was pretty
trees.
flat.
That's the thing I'm noticing the most. Why is there a train? And why was it flat? And how did they build that so quick?
And as you're saying this, sort of the gates open and you all see Barristan Oakenshield. You met him at Forging Day. He looks very tired, very haggard. Like there's sort of like rings under his eyes, like he hadn't slept. He is even still carrying sort of his ceremonial anvil and hammer as kind of like the signs of his station. But he is just like walking outwards, and you see a couple of guards trying to like chase to keep up with him. And they come out, he walks right up to you and he just puts a hand on his shoulder and he goes, I'm so glad to see you. Please tell me the princess is all right.
The princess. Princess is all...
Sir, unfortunately, we've come here with really terrible news.
You need to take us to the king and queen right away.
And he looks at you and he just says, I know what you're going to tell me. And you see somebody step out from behind him, and it is a woman, and she pulls a hood back, and it's a woman that you've seen before. She looks roughly middle-aged, but she's got heavy lines on her, like it should be wrinkles. It is almost like where wrinkles will be, but they're just like lines. And her fingers are a little long, and her fingernails are a little long, but they've still been like very well manicured. This is the nurse that was always attending Selenia that you all never spoke to, that I mentioned multiple times and nobody ever said anything. And she says, you don't have to tell them anything. I already told them what happened to the princess.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Barris, she said, oh, you suddenly want to meet me now. Isn't that convenient? Now that my charge is dead. And Barristan looks and he goes, so she is dead? Then it's civil war then. And that's a good place for us to stop.